Hey, it's Marin, and this is the March 2020 astrology and tarot forecast for Aquarius Risings. So we'll start out with the day-by-day astrology, what the transits and the important energies of the month will be for you as an Aquarius Rising for March 2020. Then we will look at the tarot cards, look at the Work Your Light Oracle deck cards, and Law of Attraction cards to round things out with some guidance before we head out into March. So overall this month, there's definitely an emphasis on you getting external abundance and rewards based on the enormous amount of internal reprogramming that you've been doing over the past few years. Like, things are finally actualizing from the internal work that you have been crafting so clearly over the past few years. So starting out on the 3rd, Venus and Aries square Saturn and Capricorn between your 3rd and 12th houses. This is indicating that you're wanting to go after some sort of reward in terms of communication, short-term travel, or siblings. Like, you're wanting to maybe speak your voice or go on a creative writing project or get something done with siblings, but it's being hindered by you being isolated, whether that is literally physically or you being not in a mental space to do these things. Like, your mental health is really coming forth as the most important thing at the beginning of the month, and it might put a hindrance on your external manifestations. On the 7th, Mercury conjoins Neptune and Pisces in your 2nd house. On the 7th, it might be a word about abundance coming your way. Could be around an artistic project or it could be from someone that you think of in a dreamy or romantic way. Money could be coming your way or information about that at the beginning of the month. Also on the 7th, Venus conjoins Uranus and Taurus in your 4th house, which is an aspect of unexpected or radically upheavaling, I don't know if that's a word, in a really beautiful, aesthetic, or harmonious way around home, family, or property. So maybe unexpectedly you get like a deal or delivery on some really beautiful furniture, or like out of the blue a family member shows up and you have a really awesome time. Something like that would be something resonating with this alignment at the beginning of the month. On the 10th, the Sun in Pisces sextiles Jupiter and Capricorn, an aspect of reception. And then also on the 14th, the Sun in Pisces will sextile Pluto and Capricorn, all between your 2nd and 12th houses. So you're finally allowing yourself to receive the fruits of your internal labor. You're finally getting some sort of trickling in of the money that is a reflection of how internally abundant you're feeling after a clean out of like the internal gunk and emotional debris basically of the past few years. On the 14th as well, Mars in Capricorn will sextile Neptune and Pisces, so you are able to further do that internal work on a even more rapid, dedicated scale this month because of trust in how dreamily abundant you're feeling from things coming your way and working your way this month. On the 19th, the Sun in Pisces sextiles Saturn and Capricorn, further reflecting how you are getting the fruits of your labor because of the long-term structures for internal growth and taking time out for yourself you're implementing in your practices, your sadhana, or your spiritual practices day to day. On the 19th as well, Mars conjoins Jupiter and Capricorn in your 12th house, which is expanding the fruits of your labor. So you are increasingly, even especially this month, putting in more effort towards isolating yourself for better or for worse. Like, you are taking more time out alone in order to do that internal reprogramming, and that is expanding your internal world is expanding along with the work that you're doing, and your rewards are proportional to your efforts. And then on the 22nd, Mars conjoins Pluto and Capricorn in your 12th house. So there's some drama or some crisis coming about. I wouldn't be surprised if that is in an internal psychological state, for better or for worse. Like, this could be a really great liberatory time. It could also be you realizing that you didn't work on a certain aspect and some subconscious patterning for self-destruction is coming out. On the 24th, there's a new moon in your Aries 3rd house, a time to plant new seeds for the next 6 months regarding communication with short-term travelers, siblings. There's a full video on this new moon linked down below, as well with the full moon I mentioned earlier. Both videos are down below for you to watch after this if you want more information on these lunations. But it's a good time to plant seeds regarding what you want to attract and speaking your truth, any projects with siblings, or any short-term travel trips, writing projects as well that you want to embark on for the next half of the year. On the 27th, Venus and Taurus trines Jupiter and Capricorn, an aspect of reception between your 4th and 12th houses. So some really positive improvements or harmony in your home family life. This could be around the house in terms of redecorating. It could be with physical family. It could also be with ancestral karmic healing. Is allowing you to further expand these internal states of harmony and self-development work. On the 27th as well, Jupiter conjoins Pluto in Capricorn, which is dramatically erupting that transformation or crisis to a head, for better or for worse. I keep saying that because if you're putting the work in, this is magnifying that. If you're not putting the work in, this is magnifying that. Finally, on the 28th, or actually 2 more things left. So second to last, on the 28th, Venus in Taurus trines Pluto in Capricorn between your 4th and your 12th houses. So this increased harmony at home, around property, or around family is helped out by the intense dedication you're putting into undoing your self-destructive or poor habits. Then on the 30th, the month closes out with a Mars-Saturn conjunction in your 12th house. So actually by the end of the month, you might be realizing that there is a part of your habits or a part of yourself that you had yet to explore, and you're really realizing how much you need to dive into working on that, yet you are worried to open that rabbit hole. So just be wary that by the end of the month, there's no need to fear going full speed ahead, and there's also no need to put a complete stop on your personal growth, that you can find a sustainable middle ground of little by little investigating through maybe psychoanalysis or psychotherapy or spiritual inquiry, what you are wanting to internally work on to externally manifest even more. So this month is, once again, as it has been in a few months now, a month of seeing how your internal states are being reflected back to you through external events. So let's pull a tarot card for Aquarius Risings to see what further information is coming through for you for March. So we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles upright deals with slow and steady incremental gains. So the Nine of Pentacles reversed deals with like, how are you not acting efficiently? Where are you leaking energy? Where are you not connected? Where are you incrementally losing out what you could be gaining? So I think this is a call to explore how you're leaking your energy and how you're maybe leaking your ties with family, or not getting a handle on what internal alignment is necessary for external energetic conductiveness or conducivity. Let's pull a Worker Light Oracle deck card for a little bit more clarity and guidance around this. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, bullseye. This whole past few years of the Capricorn pileup in your 12th house has dealt with aligning what is almost out of your sight, or like aligning the imperceptible. So further playing with energy and nuance and seeing how the relationships in your family are reflections of the most like primal ways of transmitting energy from your internal world. Finally, for a law of attraction card, we have I see myself enjoying perfect well-being. I see myself in perfect health with absolute prosperity and invigorated with life. I am appreciating this physical life that I wanted as I decided to be a physical being. It is glorious to be here making decisions with my physical brain, but accessing the power of the universe through the power of the law of attraction. So as you work on this internal world, the 12th house deals with being alone or exiled. As you choose to be exiled to work on these internal states, seeing yourself in that space of complete enjoyment and complete well-being, and seeing that mirrored back to you as a really intense feeling of validation that you're doing the internal work on a massive scale. And even if it's not trickling in, even if it's trickling in and it's not flooding in right now, enjoying so much that little trickle, little by little. So if you enjoyed this, let me know down below how this is playing out for you, how you're resonating, and how you are feeling about this upcoming March. I'm interested to hear your story as an Aquarius rising. If you like this, check out my readings down below. I would love to read for you. Also check out Rashi, my new platform, which is connecting spiritual practitioners with their ideal clients. So it's basically a metaphysical Yelp service. It is connecting Reiki healers, tarot healers, breathwork facilitators, all the spiritual community practitioners with their ideal clients. So if you are someone who practices these things, or if you are someone looking to receive these services, Rashi is the place to ground the woo and get connected. So if you are part of the spiritual community, which if you're watching this video, I take you as, check it out down below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all the things, hit post notes, check out my other videos. I'm sending so much love, and I will see you in the next one.